Oh my God. Called it with the ghost, the 3-time ghost, or 2 times bordering on 3. So last night we were talking, made a plan, right? Well, sort of. I am all about first time meeting, neutral ground, like a bar, coffee shop, anything, but not going to your house and you're not coming to mine. And for many reasons. One, I would like to get to know you first to see if I'm attracted to you. Second, I kind of don't want to get murdered, dismembered, or like physically attacked. I know you don't have to think about that, guys, but I do. And for the same reason I wouldn't want someone in my home, I don't want to be in theirs, is like, what if I don't like you? How do I get you out? There's no exit strategy for me or you, okay? Like, so that is why neutral ground with a beer is always a good idea. Or if you're not a drinker, coffee, Diet Coke, I don't care. I need an exit strategy. And so do you, in case you don't like me. So anyway, there's that. I mean, like, and this is not the first guy that's like, come meet me at my house. And I'm like, no, neutral ground. And it's very shocking to them. They don't seem to understand. And I think I've said this before. I explained to them, like, I don't want to be murdered or mutilated. And they're like, oh no, I'm not that kind of guy. Okay. Obviously, they don't have to have the question in their head of, do I want to be in the forest alone with a man or a bear? Guess what my answer is? Clearly, they don't have to think about these things. And they just assume they're all going to get laid, or that they all want to do the same with me. They all assume it. It's like bizarre. But at any rate, so we're talking last night. Oh, and the other thing he tells me to do, this is fantastic. Starts telling me what to wear. What do I own this? Do I own that? What do I want to wear first? What am I going to wear? And I said, I'm just going to wear jeans. And I don't know. I got the sense that wasn't a good answer. So I said, wrong answer. Well, do you own this? Do you own that? I was kind of hoping you'd wear this. And I'm playing along and I'm like, I own everything. And no, I'm not going to wear that, but these other things are options. And so he tells me, oh, you're really easygoing and fun. And I said, yes, I am easygoing and fun, ... most of the time. Kind of a warning shot, because what I'm translating easy and fun to mean is doormat. And I am easy and fun, easygoing and fun. I should clarify that. Maybe I am easy too. I don't know. No, I'm not. I am easygoing and fun, but I'm not a welcome mat. And I don't just like get told what to do. And what is up with this? This is also not the first person that's like, wear this, look like this, do that. Excuse me, I don't have a problem dressing. Why don't I tell you what to wear? Because I guarantee you, you don't own it. Because the last time I dated a well-dressed man who did not need my help to get that way was 30 years ago, okay? I accept what I get most of the time. And I don't tell you what to wear or what I don't like about your outfit. I'm either attracted to you or not. And if things progress, I might eventually, passively aggressively buy you some clothing that I prefer. But most of the time, I don't even bother with that. I'm just like, you be you, and I accept it or I don't. So let me tell you what to wear. Again, I don't think you fucking own it. I'll decide what I'm going to wear. And also, you don't get to like give me your fantasy outfit for the first date. I decide what I'm comfortable with. You don't get to do this like whole weird fantasy shit. And it's so bizarre. Like, I did that with my like situation. We've known each other for like 30 years. He can tell me what to wear. I get it. I understand what he's doing. He's allowed to tell me what to wear. I'll decide whether or not I'm going to do it. But the narcissist is allowed to do that. I don't have an investment in anyone else who gets to tell me what to wear. At any rate, as you can tell, I'm annoyed. Because why? Guess what? We had a whole plan. And I was going to get out of work early, which I can do, and meet him closer to where he lives. He thinks I was going to meet him at his house. That was still going to be negotiated. I was not going to actually do that, but like I'm willing to go close to that, because if we do well enough on a first date, you might get that. It's not that freaking hard. If I want to go back to your house, I will, but it's not my first place to start. So I get a text at like 2:00. Oh my God, can we maybe do this tomorrow night? Because I don't think I'm going to get out of work on time. First of all, if I can get out of work early, anyone can get out of work on time. Second of all, no, I have plans for tomorrow. I told you that. I'm not being any more flexible than I already have. I have been dissed like twice from you. Now we're on a third time. Now you're out. You're definitely out. Out, out, out. And perhaps this is not easygoing and fun. But it's not welcome Matt, asshole. So anyway, did I call that or what? And I'm not annoyed. For the most part, it's like I knew it was coming and I was prepared for it. Like I didn't totally expect that I had plans tonight, but it's just the like whole like last night, like come to my place. And I'm like, no, I want to go to a bar and get a beer. I'll buy you beer. Well, I'm kind of not comfortable. I'm fine. I'm harmless. Oh, and he asks me, are you affectionate? Which means DTF, right? Yes, I'm affectionate when I get to know you and I feel comfortable. And I said that because I'm like, yes, I am when I feel comfortable with someone, but not off the bat. So like, I'm not coming into your house the first time I meet you and like draping myself all over you, having a beer, God knows what you might put in it between when you went shopping and when I show up. And then like just being DTF without like any, I am baffled, but not. Because this is what's out there. It is, I should not like be so surprised because I'm like, overall, I'm not surprised. This is what they are. I'm sorry, guys. But like, I see you, I predict you. I am way, like, there's nothing you can pull over on me that I'm not already expecting. And if I'm being agreeable and easygoing and fun, it's because I'm choosing to be. It's not because you've like fooled me into anything. Like you telling me what to wear, I'll decide what I'm going to wear. And that has like, you have no influence over that. It's whatever I feel like. And so it's not like you like were so charming that I'm like, ooh, this sounds fun. Okay. No, it was only fun with the narcissist. That's all. And even then I questioned his choices because my choices are better than his. But anyway, like, again, I have yet to see a man dressed the way I prefer in 30 years. 30 years. And even then, I guarantee if he pulled an outfit out from 30 years ago and wore it today, it would still look better than anything a man from today is wearing. So thank you. You know who you are. We're still friends, and clearly there's a reason for it. Not just because you were well dressed, but I'm glad you, my friend, are happily married and we're still friends. You're a good guy. You didn't pull the shit. You pulled some other shit, but you didn't pull the shit. So I appreciate you for that, in case you're watching. I doubt you are, but in case you are. Anyway, I'm all over the place. But like, seriously, what is up with this? Telling people how to dress on a first date, making them come to your house, making plans constantly and failing on them. At least, I mean, like, he didn't ghost, but once I responded and was like, no, I'm already like making plans for tomorrow, I haven't heard a peep out of him. So we are an hour past when I would have decided to like take a shower and get ready. So not happening, regardless of what he comes back with. So buddy, you probably could have gotten laid tonight if you just played your cards right. Not gonna happen, not gonna ever happen. So we're down from 4 down to 2 in a relatively quick period of time. And this is kind of how the weeks cycle. It's like there'll be 3 or 4, and then all of a sudden they just pick themselves off. I'm not a bottom of the roster girl. I am not somebody who doesn't need to be impressed or respected. I'm a top tier, grade A freaking filet mignon assholes. And so if I am not at the top of your list, get me off your list altogether. I'm a Leo. That is if there's nothing else you can figure out from that, figure out that I need a proper level of attention. Whether you think that's arrogant or not, it's a baseline expectation, and it should be a baseline expectation for all women, not just people like me who can speak to it because I have the lioness. So men suck. Okay, except for like my dad, my brother, and like a handful of ex-boyfriends I'm still friends with for a reason. So love you guys, appreciate you for being good guys. That's why you have wonderful wives and families.